going back to nudity, it reminded me of a story when I first struck. That's the past tense of streaking.
For sure.
Just a little grammar lesson. In high school, so I first struck after probably a more difficult, one of my more conflict-riddled times in my life, where I dated this girl for like a month and then broke up with her, and then she was with another guy, and then we hooked up, and it was like a big issue in the school.
I think you do a stand-up joke about this, right?
Yeah.
So it's important to you because
Yeah, and so it was after that time, which is probably like, it wasn't a good look for me. I was a bad guy amongst the school. And I went streaking because I was a senior, and it was like we were graduating, and I went streaking, and it's like tradition. Everyone goes streaking. And a bunch of girls who were like, I think a year younger saw me streaking, and they called me out for having a little dong.
Wow.
They're like, I was like running, and I was like, I felt so free, and I was like, no worries. I was like, this is awesome, because I was already a little bit nervous. I was like, it's hard for me to break out. It was, especially at that time, I was much more shy, and it was hard for me to break out of my shell, but I got naked and I did it, and I felt free. It was that's when I like fell in love with it. And I'm running, and I'm sort of like trailing because I'm sort of taking in the scenery, I'm more of like a visual, observer.
It's not a race for you.
Yeah, so I was like taking it. I'm like, wow, the campus looks nice at night. And then I hear, oh, he has a small dick. And you know what I thought in that moment? I deserve it.
It's they put shame in you for the first time. It's like it's biblical. It's Adam and Eve when they become aware of their nudity after eating the apple, and then they cover up their genitals.
Right. Yeah.
That you literally had your Eden moment where it got corrupted.
Yeah.
I disagree that you deserve shame, though.
Yeah, I guess
you dated her first.
Right.
Oh, we're talking about the original sin here.
And you have no responsibility for the sanctity of their relationship.
Right. Yeah. I guess I'm just hard on myself.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I met a girl at a show in San Diego, and it was the second time I'd seen her at a show in San Diego. She might listen to this. And I wanted to get her number after the first one, but I didn't. And then when I saw her at the second show, I was like, oh, hey, like Instagram me. So I request to follow her. She waits a couple days before she lets me follow her. And then when I go to her page, it's all her and her boyfriend.
Right.
And I was like, but that's bad news.
It'd be bad news to continue, yeah, but
right.
But you didn't know at the time.
No. I mean, I've stopped communication. Yeah.
But also, like I said, like if people are mad about their relationship breaking up, it should be at the people in the relationship, not the outside person.
This is like the house situation again.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at you because you got the place with a nice yard.
Yeah,
Totally.
but I don't know, but I did it, and I helped facilitate.
You were part of pain.
Yeah, sure. I pursued it, knowing what the deal was.
All right.
But I don't know. I appreciate the. I think I am pretty hard on myself. So thank you, Aaron, for letting me off the hook a little bit.
Well, and let the record show you're like incredibly decent and respectful of those boundaries in your day-to-day life.
I think I'm just sensitive about it because it's parents divorce, and so I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I can't be that. I can't do that. Can't ever do that.
But this was in high school, right?
It was in high school, yeah. And
you're not wrecking any homes.
No, and I was trying to lose my virginity.
They probably weren't going to end up together.
No. I was really trying to lose my virginity.
Maybe God at the end will show you what the timeline was supposed to be, and like they ended up having a kid, and that kid cured COVID.
Yeah.
But the likelihood is that they were destined for a break.
I'm gonna Google it after this, and I'll give you guys an update.
If you need advice,